Senator Graham.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much. I will support Ms. Lynch because I think she's well qualified. I think she's a decent person. I think she's lived a good life. I think she's done a good job as U.S. Attorney. And all things being equal, I think a Democratic president is well within bounds of choosing her. Nobody on our side would have chosen her, but when you win the White House, there's certain things come your way. What I like most about her is that she seems to understand the war on terror and will, as Attorney General, make sure all the tools in the toolbox are available to defend this nation, including holding American citizens as enemy combatants who collaborate with the enemy. She seems to be a tough-minded person when it comes to terrorism, and I do believe her experiences in life and as a U.S. Attorney make her well qualified. Secondly, Eric Holder is ready to go, and I wish him well. He is about to go make a lot of money. Republicans are into that, so he'll be the 1%er here soon. And I wish him well. I appreciate his service. But quite frankly, it'd be good to turn the page and have a new Attorney General to look at some old issues anew. And everything my colleagues have said about the executive action by the President, I associate myself with. On 22 different occasions, he told people when pressed, I just can't wave a magic wand and give people legal status. Apparently, he found a magic wand. Now he has decided to do something that I think is chilling in a constitutional democracy. This is not about deferring prosecution, as Senator Vitter said. This is about just giving somebody a new status. Now, to my Democratic colleagues, if you like this and you think this is okay on your watch, other people can do similar things on other issues. We're setting in motion a very dangerous precedent here, in my view, that will have ramifications for years to come in terms of checks and balances. But we do have an independent branch called the judiciary. And the reason we have independent judges is because if you expect partisan people to decide this, we're hopelessly lost. So judges who are going to apply the law as they view it will eventually decide what's right or wrong about the President's action. And I think that's the way it, quite frankly, should be. As to the Senate is changing, all for the worse. To my colleagues, this would be a good time to go back to the 60 vote requirement. If you're really upset that much about this lady, I'll vote to change the rules, put a real burden on getting 60 votes. I'll be one of the 60, but that's what the 60 vote hurdle was required, is to make nominations you think are controversial or challenging, but I doubt if we'll do that. And to those who really believe this is a constitutional overreach of historic proportions, then you have impeachment available to you. That's a process that can control unconstitutional actions. I doubt if anybody on our side is going to start impeachment, because we're not going to go down that road, because most Americans would not like that as the outcome. So we can yell and scream all we'd like, but the courts are the right place for this to be resolved. I'm disappointed that the President has done this, because he's thrown a wet blanket over what might be our last best chance to get immigration reform. More worried about the next election than the country as a whole, so I have nothing but really, quite frankly, disdain for what he's done. But here's my challenge. Did I add fuel to the fire? I don't want to. She's qualified by any reasonable standards. I'm sorry the Senate has become so dysfunctional. I'm sorry the President's created this mess, but I'm not going to add to it. I'm going to vote for this lady because I think she's qualified. Thank you.